All right, Mr. TALIAFERRO TV. Um, you know, um, the beautiful thing about my platform is I'm not really corny for views. So anything I talk about, for the most part, can come from a somewhat real place. And I always try to show people that there's a human element to this thing. We're not talking about people who are not real. We're talking about human beings on my platform day in and day out. This is not a person who was a Superman. These are real people. And when we're talking about death, it never gets easier. This was a real person. This was not a Superman. This was a real person to someone out there. I'm pretty sure he was a breadwinner for somebody out there. And I think we're starting to. I'm not even in the mood to even talk about this, to be honest with you. A couple of my people, the Pharaohs, DM me to even get me to talk about this. I don't even want to talk about this, but I feel as if though it's important to discuss stuff, that you might not even want to talk about if it's going to help evoke change. A Jackson, Mississippi rapper by the name of Lil Lonnie was shot and killed. This happened, was it late Sunday night into Monday morning? I knew about the story last night, but I said, I at least hold on it for a day. I knew about it like early this morning, rather, 4 or 5 in this morning. I said I'll hold on it. The 22-year-old rapper was reportedly shot multiple times while driving. He had somebody else in the car with him, reportedly. That woman, when the car has not been identified, but she was not injured, thus far as what I know. And we'll leave that all on the reportedly side, right, to protect myself. I do know this. The police are saying the trajectory of the bullets, which is, I think, very important, came from behind. So they shot to the back of the car, which is very rare. Very rare. This is how they killed this young man, by shooting from the back of the car and killing Lil Lonnie, man. I'm not gonna do a deep dive as if I was 1,000% into Lil Lonnie's music. I think I heard a record or two before, but let's take the rap elements out of it for a second. Let's just talk to person, right? Because I'm seeing this thing. I'm seeing on Twitter. I went and I typed in the name Lil Lonnie to see what people were saying, and this consistent theme, what I was seeing was Jackson, Mississippi can't get it right. Jackson lost another one. This, that, and let's state the obvious in the room. Jackson, Mississippi doesn't get that many artists a year. And when you allow hate to get in the way of good business, I would assume this might be the artist to for sure make it out of Jackson, Mississippi. I'm watching an interview with him, and he said what he want to do with his money is buy his mama and his family a crib. Right? When I'm assuming he was the next artist to somehow make it out of Jackson, right? And you see that he was gunned down. I don't know any details about what happened. If I did, I wouldn't put him out on this platform any darn way. But I will say this. It's very unfortunate when, as black people, and I'm sure this was black on black crime, we can't find a way to talk anything out anymore. Like, we don't want to do any talking anymore. A young man just lost his life, ladies and gentlemen. Promising future. We can't talk anything out anymore. Like, it's immediately, I'm so afraid of what this man has on him, I'm going to my strap to protect myself. And that's the way we moving right now. There is no fighting anymore. We ain't got no OGs anymore that's gonna put young men in spots to talk it out. The OGs are fiends now. The supposed OGs are fiends, broke, or haters. Most of them, not all, most of them. And they don't have any control anymore The young bulls getting money, they understand how to get money a little better than the OGs ever did. So the young bulls are who everybody listened to. The problem with that, and I'm not saying this is just this specific situation. I don't know. I told y'all I don't know. Right? I'm just talking in general here. So I'm going on a deep dive. The young bulls figuring out how to get a little more money than a lot of the OGs now. But the problem is, though you might be getting money as a young bull, you still probably don't got that wisdom developed. That's why we want OGs who done been there and done that to step in a lot of these situations and did that. Ask myself all the time, was it worth it? Like, yo, it's little minuscule shit, and I don't know how big or small the problem that these people had with Lil Lonnie, or was it any problem at all? You ask yourself, damn, you know he don't get another, to the best of our knowledge, he don't get another life. What y'all arguing over, whatever it was, or just random act of hate, whatever, was it that serious? Was it that serious? So what I want to do now is play something that Lil Lonnie said on his Insta Snap hours before he was shot. Check this out.
Hey, man. Things are getting fishy out here, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just put it like that. You know, some fuck shit. Stay away from me. No distractions. None of that. Get out of here.
I don't know about you, but that sounds like a man who knew something we don't know. Right? And that's very scary. I do think in times like this, it's worth showing some of the support this young rapper has gotten. I want to read what Boosie said. He posted it on his Insta Snap. Clearly a little fucked up about what transpired. Excuse my language, please. Clearly a little upset and distraught about what happened to this rapper Lil Lonnie. He said, man, this just effed me up. TIP Lil Lonnie. Messed up my whole morning. I'm about to lay back down, bruh. All rappers, please protect yourself. We have hate for various reasons. I don't know the situation or the matter, but I'm telling this to all artists. F that, if you in beef, handle your business. If you a friend, protect your big dog with your life if anything spark off. Handle it. Do not play. Mississippi legend for life. I seen Lucci in the comment section of that post. Stamp those sentiments. I seen Trouble stamp those sentiments. I seen Cheddar the Connect stamp those sentiments. I've also seen a plethora of artists hop into the comment section of Lil Lonnie and show love and support to this artist who lost his life last night. You know, no matter what happened, like I said, I don't want to do a deep dive in that because it's not the platform or time or place. Definitely seen some people reach out. I see my mixtapes reach out and show some love. Quando Rondo, what we got? Remix guy reached out. See Moneybag in the comment section reaching out. Tay Keith reach out. Just a lot of love here. You know, Zoe Dollars reached out. It's, you know, you sometimes you think to yourself, dang, we get more support when we're not here anymore than when we're here. So if he had all this support as an artist, he'd be already, out of here, but it's just not how it is, and it's unfortunate. I want to send some prayers and some sincere prayers and condolences out to Lil Lonnie. I'm actually going to leave this and go pray for the family of Lil Lonnie right now. This hurts. Whoever did this, Jackson, Mississippi, I hope it was worth it, man. I hope what you deal with after this was worth it. And I just want young brothers to leave this video saying we're going to have to figure this out from an OG standpoint on our own, because I don't think it's happening with them. I don't think it's happening in the hoods with the OGs right now. We got to find better ways to communicate, and we got to use unfortunate incidents like this. Somebody had to die for us to have another deep dive conversation. Like, yo, are we exercising every option out there to figure out our problems? Like, does it always got to go to the strap? I just think there got to be other ways to figure things out. This ain't right. You're talking about an artist that I barely even know right now. I knew his music, but I feel it. You can hear it in my voice. I don't really want to do this because this is sad to me. This is sick. That sounds like some premeditated stuff. You sneak somebody from behind. That don't seem like some random stuff. And then when you watch the Lil Lonnie video on Insta that he posted, feels like he knew something was coming his way. Thank y'all for the time, love, support. I do not take it for granted. Gone too soon. Lil Lonnie, rest in peace. Prayers to this family. Lil Lonnie, dead at the age of 22.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on itsmrtaliaferro.com, shawty. Yeah!